This is a precursor to my next video. I have a message for the monkey exploiters, for those that may want a monkey as a pet, and to my viewers, in the form of a poem. I hope it's not too corny, but I wanted to try something different. You make them wear diapers that give them a rash. But you could care less so long as you're getting that cash. You teach them to walk on 2 feet. You scream and you beat. You make them wear clothes, you make them do a trick, and you make them sick. You show the routines, pretend to love them and stuff. You don't give them the forest or freedom, therefore you don't love them enough. You put up an act, you scam and you bluff. You pull at heartstrings and stage a rescue. When really, they're in the situation because of you. You are selfish and greedy. You take them from their mothers, without bonding with sisters and brothers. You rob them from living, making friends with others. They should forage. Instead they get porridge. You give them things too salty, fatty and sweet. You give them all the things they shouldn't eat. You give them all the wrong food, and then expect them to feel good. You don't know how to treat them. You make them not feel well. You abuse and exploit them. You just make their lives hell. You take in these animals, you don't know how to take care. You taunt, you intimidate, manipulate, and scare. You make monkeys suffer, pretend to be needy and poor. When in fact, all you want is more, and all you care about is your revenue score. You poach and you coach. Getting what you want, a cute new baby monkey to flaunt. You say, in the cage you go, until the next video. You won't let them run, jump and play, instead they're stuck in a cage all day. They must mind their table manners or else they get punished, back to the cage and banished. You make it look easy to raise them all the time, when really having them as a pet should be a crime. When a monkey disappears, a new one arrives with a whole list of fears. Not knowing what happened to the one before them. Answer the questions we demand. Did something happen, something go unplanned? Did you give them the wrong fruit, or in your eyes, were they no longer cute? Did you release them back in the wild, knowing they're not skilled? Or, did your antics while exploiting them, somehow get them killed? You keep looking for donations, for illnesses of your creations. You can get a real job, or at least try. But you'd rather take monkeys and money from people, by causing an outcry. All you are is a phony, a fraud. Using those who are naive, who are animal lovers, who donate and applaud. I want nothing more than to do what you did to these animals. These sweet little mammals. To see how it feels, I'll turn you into a puppet, dress you up like a doll. Take away your freedom, from seeing your family, your friends, and all. Take away all that you enjoy. Dress you up in black and white stripes just like a good little toy. For the donations and money that you scammed with no shame. For the animals, I will do to you and play the same game. I don't need a stage, just you in a cage. For the worst kind of suffering you gave it no avail. With those pretty little stripes, no freedom, just jail. For those of you who want a monkey as a pet, know that most people get them with regret. They can live up to 30 years or more. Living indoor, you'll never understand how much they endure. After the age of 3, you will want to set them free. In the forest they roam. But now the challenge of finding them a good new home. I will let a baby monkey tell you, so you can understand what they go through.
I was taken from my mother, my aunts, my cousins, my sister and brother. I was comfortable in her arms. So warm and so safe, not knowing diapers would soon make me chafe. From the mom I was adorned, her arms, I was torn. On the day they took me away, I was put in a cage to be sent to a place so scary and dark, in such a small space. What's this about? When will I get out? What is this place and who is this face? I coo out loud, for my mom. I scream and I shout. I was picked up and held but wanting my mom, and wanting to suckle. For now, my comfort is only a knuckle. I suck on my thumb, thinking of milk and how much I want some. I was given this thing but it was so dumb. I struggled with it a bit. I was so hungry I even had a fit. Later, I learned I like sweet treats. Food like this makes me want more. Even if later, my tummy gets sore. I will steal your meal, I will eat off your plate. I will go in your fridge and your cupboards, take all your food. But the mess that I make will ruin your mood. I would normally be in my mom's arms for what seems like 24/7. Not thrown in a cage for misbehaving. Life in an enclosure, how I long for sun exposure. I want to run and jump and play all day. But instead, this is where I stay. Oh no, my tummy hurts. Don't you hear me coo? What's that feeling? In my diaper my hand goes into. Is that a poo? I don't want it at all. Especially not on my hand, but a good place could be here on the wall. Respond to my coo, I have nothing to look at. Just the stain on the wall where I left my crap. So, I guess my only option is to lay and take a nap. From my sleepy slumber, I call out for you. I scream and rattle my cage with still nothing to do. I jump and I jump with my thumb in my mouth. The strong urge to suckle. I want this cage door to unbuckle. I reach and I pull, but at no avail. The door is sealed shut, and I just fail. This cage is a bore. I can't stay here no more. I'll jump up and down and make all kinds of sound, until I am found. Oh no, not a bath. I don't want to go in. It's better than the cage, okay you win. I may look cute when I smack my lips, but these diapers hurt my legs, back, and hips. Must I wear these clothes that you bought? Every time I run and play, I risk my shirt getting caught. Oh, how I long for the forest. With fresh air, sun, and playing and laying on the tree. I long to be set free. Making friends and being with my family.
So do you still want a monkey as a pet? Is that what you want to get? Do you know they suffer and are hard to keep happy? They're far more complex, they're not an animal you can just feed. There's a lot that they need. Captivity does not bring them happiness. An enclosure should stimulate. But nothing is better than the forest when they want to explore, and one day mate. Monkeys can be possessive and aggressive. They're a very active creature. Do not be fooled by social media and the pet monkeys they feature. They need more attention than an human baby. It's true, I'm not crazy. What if your pet monkey gets sick and you need to treat them quick? They need specialized care. Someone who has experience working with a non-human primate. By then it may be too late. As some vets might not want to treat them or not even know how. Mistakes can be made, and in my next video, a tragic example, you will see, and I will show. They need specialized care even in everyday life. Their care and needs have to be just right, and done without a strife. Even then abnormal behaviors can occur. They need socializing with their own kind, grooming each other's fur. But know that monkeys cannot replicate human babies, and you cannot replace their mother. If you want them happy, don't even bother. Within the pet trade, there is going to be a monkey that will suffer. Even if there's a reputable breeder, mothers still had to go without their babies. For these moms, it's far tougher. Mothers and daughters stay together for a lifetime. In a lot of places, owning a primate is a crime. That baby that you take will cause heartbreak. I ask you not to put your own happiness first. These animals' population is already cursed. Ask yourself, what is your friends and/or family worth? Would you want to be taken away from them? Would you as a mother want your baby taken at birth? A human with a bottle does not at all compare with a nursing mother giving them proper care. In the forest, where they roam, is in fact the only happy home. To my subscribers old and new, there's a few things I ask of you. Please keep reporting. I know it feels like it's no use, but it's one of our options to stop the abuse. I see many new channels being made every day. This is for a few reasons. But most importantly, in the month of December, YouTube will give good pay. More ads for this holiday. I can't tell you what to do, but if there is something I can ask of you, this month specifically, avoid these exploiters, don't give them revenue. Let me stop rhyming. In return, I will make community post and give you some suggestions to other things to watch and keep you updated on anything noteworthy going on in Savannah. Thank you all for letting me try this and putting up with the endless rhymes.